for the inept result of the MTA, the Lower Manhattan Development Corporation, Silverstein Properties, and SDL in building a proper and timely memorial site to honor our loved ones. Tolerance. We've shown tolerance for a mayor that now puts his own business interests in the Middle East ahead of the long-suffering family members.
Radio host on the nationally syndicated radio network, WOR. His name is Steve Malzberg. He's a regular... Oh! Look at this. He's got a little marquee value here. He's a columnist for Newsmax. He's a regular on Fox, and he's obviously a most sought-after speaker. Steve?
All the time, centuries, over and over again. And that should stop. Most Americans do not want this so-called Cordoba mosque to be built here because they understand that it's not only a provocation, but it's also a humiliation. They understand the triumphant narrative of a mosque called, named, after the great mosque of Cordoba, which was constructed where a Christian cathedral stood before that land was conquered by Islam.
While many of us would deeply agree that perhaps it is time to try and better understand a world that could produce so many fanatics who believe that terror and bloodshed and the killing of innocent men, women, and children in any way is acceptable, the president is definitely not on the same page with most Americans and New Yorkers over this mosque. His lack of compassion for 9/11 victims like the ones we've heard from today is breathtaking. Shame on you, President Obama. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe one day
we have first-hand experience with Sharia law. We have an office in Israel, but the first case we handled was for a Palestinian Christian in Gaza. Her husband, who ran the only bookstore that sold Bibles in Gaza City, was killed by Hamas in the street. No justice, no court date. And yet this imam refuses to call an organization who killed a pregnant woman last week in Israel and rushed to claim responsibility. He refuses to call them a terrorist organization. Imam Roth, America rejects you. We reject you, and we reject your Ground Zero mosque.
Synagogues, temples, or whatsoever. So why should we do that? Ladies and gentlemen, ordinary Americans object to the mosque project because currently no fewer than 10 major multi-million-dollar mosque projects are being planned in the United States as well as dozens in Europe, while not a single church is allowed